Okay, if we look at line 52, here what we're doing is, because the A is a character and not a string, we cannot use string methods to make them uppercase or lowercase, depends on what we want to compare them to. So we have to compare them to all the possibilities of an A, which is a capital A and a lowercase a. So it's either or. This symbol right here is the or symbol. The or symbol is the shift backslash button. Okay, it's the button just above the return. So it's shift backslash will get you that vertical line. So that's or. So this Boolean statement will be true if it's a lowercase a or it's an uppercase A. And if that's the case, we want to assign the grade value to be 4.0. Else, if the grade is a B or the grade is a capital B, oops, then we're going to make the grade value a 3.0. And we're just going to keep doing this until we have all the grades accounted for. Lowercase c, capital C. Notice I'm using single quotes because this is a character, not a string. You might be using double quotes for homework, maybe. Okay, couple more. Can't spell grade. Capital D. Now for this last one, because we only have A, B, C, D, and E, by logic, if it's not an A, and not a B, and not a C, and not a D, then it must be an E. So I don't have to do another if statement. I can just do else. It's kind of like by default, it's an E. So now, as the loop occurs and it goes through this if else, depending on what the user inputted as a grade, grade value is now going to have a value. So now we want to add it to the sum. So sum plus equal grade value, and we want our count to go up. All right. And after we've done that, we kind of want to know, do we want another grade added? Well, let's ask, all right? Do you want to enter another grade. And you got to kind of lead them. Yes or no. And then of course you got to take your answer and you got to put it in response. So response is going to be scan dot next, and then clear our keyboard. You don't always have to do this, but it's a good practice. All right. So now, if the person says no, oh, I was gonna have to negate this. Don't forget, I gotta negate this. If it equals no, it becomes true. What I want it to be, not no. So I'm gonna do shift exclamation point. Line 70, put an exclamation point in front of this. So if he types anything, except for the word no, this statement will be true. And it will loop over and over and over again. But once he types in no, right? Once he types in no, that's when we want to calculate our average. So this is a once and done because I'm not going to store it anywhere. System.out.println. I'm going to drop it down to the next line with an escape sequence. And my average concatenate. Now I'm going to do my dec4 object dot format, and then I'm going to do my math going on in here, and it should print it. So let's compile it, fix our mistakes. I have to spell response right. If you don't spell your words right, you get an error. All right, so let's run it. All right, this program will average the grades the user enters. Enter a letter grade. So I'm going to enter a B. Blue. Why blue, you ask? Well, I want to test to see if it's going to run it. As long as it's not no, it should be true, right? Yep. We're going to enter another B. And we're going to enter a C. Why can't I find Jess? And then another C. Okay, so we have 4 letter grades, 2 3s and 2 2s. So 3 3, that's 6, 2 2, that's 10. 10 divided by 4. I'm going to put no now. What should our average be? 10 divided by 4. Remember, it's a double. Our answer should be 2.5. Bam, 2.5. The program works. Okay, so use this as a guide for your homework.